Today we're going to learn how to do a citation for a book and also for a database if we have time. The first thing that you want to do is you want to go to the Mantua homepage. So if you go from the FCPS site and go to Schools and Centers, we'll enter Mantua and search, and you want to go to the home page. And from here you'll go to the Library tab on the left, click there, and then we're going to scroll all the way down to the citation builder right down here. This is how we'll build a citation. We used this a couple of weeks ago for images with our book trailers. If it prompts you for a password, it's Fairfax with no capital letters. Fairfax, oops, and Fairfax. Once you type that in, this is the citation builder. And the first type of source that we'll quote is our cite is a book. So on the drop-down menu, you'll choose a book. Before we chose a work of visual art for the book trailers, we're going to choose a book today. Okay, if you go back to this website and go to the catalog, what I want you to search for is a book on the American Revolution, and it's about King George. So all you have to do, even for long titles, is type in one of the words and search for title. And all the books that have George in them will pop up. The one that I want you all to do today is this one, second from the bottom, called King George, What Was His Problem? So I'm going to click on that link, and all of the publication information that we'll need for our citation is in the catalog record. The item information is what comes up as default, but we're going to click on this third button, and here's the information that we'll need. We have the author, the title, and the publication, the city where it was published, the publishing company, and the year in which it was published. So Steve Shankin is the author. We're going to go back to our citation, and we're citing a book. So we're going to put in the author's name. There's no middle name given, that's fine. Steve Shankin. And for book title, I find the easiest way is to just highlight and copy, Control C and Control V, and that just puts the title in. Of course, you can type it by hand if you want to. There is no edition number in this book. If you look on the information here, there's no edition number, so we'll leave that blank. Also, pages. The physical description of the book says it's 195 pages, that it has illustrations, and that it's 23 centimeters as far as size goes. But edition, we're not going to use that. There is no separate edition, so we'll leave this blank. Page range is something that you'll do when you get older in middle school and high school. So if you only use a few pages from a book, then you'll enter that page range. But for us, we're going to say that we're citing the whole book. Now, city of publication, if I go back to my tab, it says New York. So I'm going to go back here and type in New York. New York is located in the state of New York. So the city of New York and the state of New York. And that is, of course, located in the USA. For publisher name, I'm going to go over here, and again, I'm going to copy Roaring Book Press, Control C to copy it, and Control V to paste it. That's just the easiest. As far as the date, it's 2008, so I'll enter that here. And medium of publication, it's not an ebook, it's a print book. So I'm going to now create the citation. Okay, and this is the citation in MLA. Okay, so where I'm going to paste this is I'm going to go to my Google Docs that you've logged into, and I'm going to create a new page with the plus sign, and instead of untitled document, just for this practice citation, I'm going to name it American Revolution Citations. Okay, and this is only for practice, so I click OK, and now my title is up here. So I want to paste my first citation. Going back here, we're doing the MLA. So I'm going to highlight this whole line, Control Copy. Sometimes you can also do right-click and copy, which is totally fine. But remember, when you get to Google, for whatever reason, Google does not like right-click and paste. So if I do right-click and paste, then it doesn't like that. So instead, I'm going to do Control V to paste, and there's my citation. Okay, so once you're finished, we don't need this page anymore. If you go back to the Mantua homepage on the Library tab, we're going to go next to the online databases. One of the ones that you're going to be using often with American history this year in 6th grade under social studies is this American history, which is an ABC Clio database. So I'm going to click there. Again, if it prompts you to log in, it's Fairfax and Fairfax with no capital letters. Log in. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to click on, let's do George Washington. And I actually don't have to capitalize his name when you search, but that's fine. What I want to do is I want to search for him in the American History database. So instead of all of these, I don't really need all of these. I'm going to click just check American History and then click go. Okay. It says that there are results for George Washington in the following databases, and this is what they've come up with: 832 articles on George Washington. So I'm going to click on that link, and for our purposes today, I'm just going to click on the first one. Okay, and any time that you're in a database, you do not have to go to the citation builder. So what's great about the databases is I can just click here, cite this document, and it will zoom down. It'll show me the citation here, and this is the citation. Whoops, let me get the whole line. I'm going to highlight this. Again, the MLA, instead of being listed first, it's listed last. And I'm going to go back to my Google Docs page and paste. Okay, now with a database, the first one, the way they're alphabetized, you want to put them in alphabetical order, and since S comes after O, I'm going to copy and get rid of that, and I'm actually going to put them in alphabetical order this way. Okay, and then the next time that we meet in the library, we will cite an image and also a website, similar to what we did with the book trailers. So that is it for